Most women don't need a better week. They just need to stop carrying the last one into the next one. And that's not a discipline problem, it's a reset problem. When you don't consciously close the week, your mind stays busy, your body holds the tension, and your energy actually never resets. So when you go on into the next week, you're feeling heavy, carrying conversations, stress, and emotions that were meant to be left behind. And that's why even good weeks can feel exhausting. So instead of ruminating, let's release. Here's the reset most women skip, and it only takes a few minutes. First things first, close the week. Before you start planning the next week, let's actually close out the week you just lived. So, name one thing you're proud of. And I mean a real celebration here. What is one win you are proud of this week? Because 10 times out of 10, you already have a super duper long list of things that you did not achieve. Hello, self. Hello, somebody. And we want to focus in on one thing you are proud of because you deserve a celebration this week of yourself. Okay, so name one thing you're proud of and then name one thing you will release. What is one thing you are not carrying with you on into next week? Because you deserve to go into next week free of brain clutter. You do not have to carry over everything from last week into this new week. So give your mind a break. Give yourself that release so that you can clear up some space and actually have room for the new week to land. This also helps you build self trust because if there is one thing confidence often lacks, is trusting yourself. And with this one step, you can start building that trust today. Step two, release the body. This is an amazing nervous system reset because your body does not just reset just because the calendar does. So take 1 minute and we're just gonna breathe. You're gonna take in a deep inhale, inhale for 10 seconds, and then just release. The longer you exhale, the more you teach your body it's safe to release. So, instantly, just from taking 1 minute to breathe, you feel instant relief. And your nervous system actually listens to your breath more than it listens to your thoughts. So you can level set your body simply by focusing in on your breathing. This is why meditation is often such an amazing practice because it teaches your body to just be present and in the moment and just breathe. It's not about making your thoughts stop or go away because your brain is doing exactly what it's intended to do, which is to think. So it's not about punishing yourself for your brain doing its job. It's just about taking the focus off of your thoughts and placing your focus on your breath. Let your nervous system relax. Let it focus in just on you breathing. And the longer the exhale, the more you teach your body it's safe to release. Step three is choose your energy. This is the identity reset because the misstep we often take is stepping right into planning the week when we should really be planning from who we are being in this next week, because that is then going to drive your actions, your habits, your behaviors, is who you intentionally set out to be. It's so easy to get caught up in the to-do list and the long list of everything that has to be done for everyone else. But when you actually shift your identity mode first and let your actions follow, this is how you're going to be so proud of how you showed up for the week. So pick one word that you want to set your intention on being for the week. Is it confident? Is it present? Is it calm? Is it grounded? Choose your word for the week and then operate from that place. Choose who you are going to be first and then let your actions follow. This is alignment. This is you intentionally setting out to not let your week live you, but instead you living your week. So many times we let the chaos run the week. We let everyone else's agenda run the week. Instead, we should be deciding, who do I want to be this week? How do I want to show up? How do I want to feel this week? Set that intention first and then let your actions follow. If you want to stop getting so caught up in the busy work and just checking things off of a to-do list and rolling through your week mindless, not really even realizing how you got to Friday, because all the other days they just feel like a blur. And then you wake up and realize, like, oh, the whole week has passed. What did I do? Where have I been? It's because there was no intention. You were just going through the motions. And if you really want to lock in that confident and embodied identity, it starts with choosing who you will be first. And then let your actions flow there from a place of alignment, not crazy chaos and a world that just wants you to constantly consume instead of you presuming who you want to be first. So choose who you want to be and how you want to be this week. Choose what you want your week to feel like and then live into that. Set your intentions and then let your actions flow from your alignment. Ooh, that is so good. Ooh, love that one. And this is what I like to call my Sunday reset ritual. It's some place that you can come back to every week to release what was so that you can realign with the newness that's coming in. You don't need a better week. You just need to release the last one so that you're not carrying all of that into your next week. If last week felt heavy, it's okay to honor that heaviness. What was it about last week that felt heavy? What was it that created a bunch of chaos or stress or discomfort? What was it? Give it a name. Allow it to be seen, allow it to be heard, because so many times we try to just suppress things and glaze over them and, play it down low key like it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter that much. When in all actuality, it feels heavy because it matters to you. So let it have its moment. Allow it to be seen, allow it to be heard, and give it its space to be expressed. Because if you just allow it to have its moment, then you can be done with the moment. That moment doesn't have to carry momentum and build on with you. Because as we close out any week or even just big times within our lives when we are feeling the need to reset. Before you reset, be sure to release. because there are things that you could have been carrying this for 52 weeks of the year, friend. And just rolling on into the new year carrying all of these things. And Erica Badu tried to teach us with Bag Lady. You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff. So let's get in the habit of having a weekly reset. What is it about last week that you no longer want to carry with you into this new week? Let's release so that we can actually free up some space to let new blessings land, to let new miracles land. Let's have space and room to just be. Doesn't that just feel good? What would it feel like to just be clear of the clutter, clear of the chaos, just be? That's peace. And you deserve that going on into the next week. You are allowed to go into the new week free with just you, peace, clear. Allow clarity to land. But when there's no room for it because we're carrying all of this stuff, no wonder it feels heavy. So let's clear some clutter and allow freedom to actually land. So if this week felt heavy, no worries. It doesn't mean that you're behind or you did it wrong. It just is a signal that it's time to reset. So I hope you will allow this simple practice to be a part of your Sunday ritual to release the old so you can welcome in the new. So save this video so anytime you feel the need to reset, we can walk through it step by step and give yourself the free start you deserve.